Greetings! Today's Content Leader Connection will check in with you on dates and deadlines, as well as a few of the items specifically under those dates and deadlines. As a speaker, you should log into the Speaker Service Center found at ASAEannualmeeting.org, and then click on Content Leaders. You can log in using your user ID and password that was emailed to you, and much of this information will be found in there. So always remember, Speaker Service Center has everything you need. Dates and deadlines. By now, you should have logged into the Speaker Service Center and agreed to the speaker terms and conditions found in the speaker agreement that was due on April 1st. You should have read the speaker manual, which is full of great tips and tricks to make your experience as a content leader that much more exceptional. That was due April 11th. And if you had read that manual, you might have found about 8 or 9 pages in a little surprise. So I know who's read it and who hasn't. I'm watching you. The reason why that date is so early is to make sure that you have all the information at your fingertips well in advance of creating the content for your session, whether you're working with your co-presenters, developing handouts, developing your presentation. If you read the speaker manual well in advance, you should have everything you need. Upcoming dates and deadlines as of today. Please make sure you submit your audiovisual needs by May 1st. That really helps us in terms of getting all of the information and materials in the session room that you need to make your session that much more successful. Also, please make sure that you register for the conference at the discounted speaker rate of $195 by June 1st. Again, do that in the Speaker Service Center. There's a speaker registration button where everything will prompt you to that discounted $195 rate. Once you register, you'll get a confirmation email that provides you with a badge ID. You need that badge ID to book your hotel accommodations. Do the hotel accommodations by June 1st. And finally, the last item on the dates and deadlines is to submit your handout material. Handouts are due August 8th. That's a full week in advance of the conference. And a couple of items I just want to drill down a little deeper on the handouts are these. Even though we understand that PowerPoint is an exceptional visual aid during the session that you are going to be presenting, it doesn't always make a great handout. Attendees who go to the session will look at your PowerPoint, they'll look at that as a visual aid, whether you're showing graphs or videos or artwork or depending on your topic. Obviously it helps to have some sort of visual tool behind you. But when it prints to a handout where it's 3 slides to a page and it's little bullets, it's not really valuable as a take-home for the attendees. So we really ask and encourage you to go beyond submitting your PowerPoint as a handout. Maybe you have an article referencing the topic you're speaking on. Maybe you have top 10 tips and tricks that you want your attendees to walk away with. Maybe there's other resources, things of that nature that would be supplemental. Think about that supplemental material as you create your handout. And one final item, sometimes our speakers have said they don't like submitting their handouts in advance of the session. Think of it this way. If I was going to study for a test, I wouldn't just read the books. I'd have to go to class. So having your handouts up there in advance of your session will not hurt the attendance at your program. Please do meet that date and deadline.